Guys and dolls, it's been a long time since I've done this, 3 videos in one day, and I was sitting there watching the GB interview, GB News with Nigel Farage, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm so angry, and then I was thinking about all yous because, I've got to know yous all, and I know how yous feel, I know how yous think, you've been commenting like for non-stop for the last 4 months, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting there thinking, if I'm feeling like this, yous are feeling like this, you know what I mean, guys? So I thought, why not just do a video, quickly talk about it, and what annoyed yous the most? What was the most annoying thing he said to yous? The most annoying thing he said that I heard him say was he was going to go over there in the inauguration and put Elon Musk right, so to speak. So basically, talk whack about Tommy. Basically put Tommy down. So this is how far he's going, guys. So I'm starting to realise something. It's starting to dawn on me just today, And to be honest with you, I never thought I'd ever see a day I'd be saying this. I really never. But I genuinely believe with all my heart that Tommy Robinson is going to be Prime Minister one day. And Nigel Farage knows that. And the reason why Nigel Farage isn't saying anything good about Tommy Robinson is because he is genuinely scared of losing everything he's got to Tommy Robinson. And for him to turn around and go, see what it is in America, they all think that Tommy's in prison for the grooming gangs. No, they don't, Nigel. I can guarantee you they're a lot more intelligent than that. I can guarantee you they've watched Silenced. I can guarantee they know exactly why Tommy is in prison. He's in prison for showing a film called Silenced. See, the evidence that Tommy has about the grooming gangs is thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours of him getting attacked, of going into these areas and pointing them out individually. Bringing these higher police are connected with them. This is what Tommy's done. He's done far too much for anybody to miss that Tommy Robinson has given his life for the children of this country. And you got to understand this. Nigel Farage doesn't get it. I've just realised Nigel Farage doesn't understand exactly what Tommy has done. He hasn't seen all the videos. He probably doesn't even know how bad a beating he got when he was in Belmarsh. I honestly believe that Nigel Farage is clueless of what he's walking into. So guys, it's not going to be a long video, I'm just bringing my thoughts to use, because let's not despair. What Nigel's doing right now, I believe, is political suicide. Because, fair enough, he's got the grip of the nation right now. But he's only got the grip of the nation because Tommy Robinson isn't getting on telly. You see, the majority of the reform voters, the people that are following Nigel blindly, are people who watch the BBC, Sky News and Channel 4, and that's all they rely on. They don't go to YouTube, they don't go to X, they don't even have a Facebook, half of them. Or if they do, we know what Facebook's like. We know how good Facebook is at telling us what's going on in the world. So, can you imagine when Tommy Robinson gets onto the telly and is able to tell his story? Can you imagine when they make a film about Tommy Robinson, 110% truth, not leaving any detail out? Can you imagine what the people of Britain are going to think of Nigel Farage when that documentary or film shows Nigel Farage and how he's behaved right at this moment? So there's a part of me didn't want to even tell you this because I didn't want Nigel to know. Because when Nigel finds out how much of trouble he's in, well, then again, Nigel's fighting for his political career here. Nigel Farage is a narcissist, 110%. It's all about him. We can see anybody that knows human people and knows how the human people working, that's been around people. Anybody that's been in jail most of their life can, we can read people like a book. So I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth them like that. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, okay? But I can honestly say that the only thing Nigel Farage cares about right now is being Prime Minister. And what that has done has blinded him. Now, I've seen this many times before in the world of criminals and in the world of terrorism. I've seen people getting taken from the top. I've seen people get unalived. I've seen a lot of really bad stuff because they've been blinded. So they never seen what was coming because they were too focused on being greedy or, getting that position and being a commander or whatever. You know what I mean? I have seen this, and I was just sitting there thinking, I was really angry. And then I thought to myself, so are my followers, I'm not going to throw names out because I would love to, because I've got loads of names, but I don't. The thing is, if I say some of your names, I'll leave other people out, and that's hard for me. I'd rather, I know yous know. I reply to your comments. Some of yous are commenting in every video. We have a rapport, I have a rapport with quite a lot of yous, and I know yous will be sitting there when you see that GB interview, you'll be absolutely raging. I'm not going to edit this. I'm not going to add anything on to it. I'm not going to do subscribe and like and all that. This is just a wee one for me to use, You've got to understand that things are the way they are right now. Reform are getting this big push is because they don't know anything else. They don't know about Tommy. All they know is Tommy Robinson's a racist. Tommy Robinson's a fascist. Tommy Robinson's a criminal and he's a really bad man. They don't know the facts. You see, the government have done it this way because they've always thought they could rely on the BBC and Sky and Channel 4 and LBC and all them horrible, horrible people that talk. Not them all, some of them, you know who I'm talking about. And, they haven't really thought very carefully about this. They never really thought about the explosion of social media, right? And fair enough, right? We're not going to get anywhere just now, guys, right? But believe you me, everything is set up and ready to go for when Tommy and Tommy's team are ready to go. Me and yous have set the foundations for Tommy Robinson to be Prime Minister, and it terrifies them all. It terrifies them all because all Tommy needs is the rest of the British people, okay? That's all he needs. Once he has us all, he's got it all. And then once he's got it all, we get our country back. And I've got no doubt about it. I know there's people out there to say Tommy Robinson's this and Tommy Robinson that. And all I'm going to say to you guys, if Tommy Robinson is an intelligence officer or if Tommy Robinson is working for Israel, well, they're not doing a very good job of looking after him. Because trust me, I know all about intelligence officers and special branch and all that. We've lived with that. We've had Supergrass trial after Supergrass trial. We know exactly how they work. There's people have wrote books about it. You know what I mean? Most of these guys that work for the police write a book about it because they go in the hiding. They can't go out, so they write a book. So I've been an avid reader of everything like that. MI5, the Dirty War, anything about Northern Ireland politics and the security services. I love it. Lived it, breathed it. And yeah. Things are looking good. I honestly can tell you they're looking good. Let's put it like this, I'd say there's about 3 to 4 million hardcore Tommy Robinson supporters in this country. I mean hardcore. All they would need is certain instructions, you know what I mean, to spread word out at once, along with documentaries coming out, along with big names bringing stuff out, The world's changing. The media is changing, guys. And with that, politics is going to change. So please, please, please. Like, when I say Tommy Robinson, I'm not saying Tommy Robinson is going to be Prime Minister, but Tommy Robinson will be up there. So he will. I don't know the legalities of it all, before everybody says, no, he can't be Prime Minister because of criminal record and all that. All I'm saying is that Tommy Robinson is going to be Prime Minister one day, very soon. And, even if Farage does get him a reform, he'll just be keeping the seats warm for us. Keep strong, keep the faith, and God bless every single one of you guys.